Hey Scandal Squad, welcome back to the channel Celebrity ScandaLust. So let's just do a quick chat about yesterday's episode of Basketball Wives. I don't like to do the scene for scene. I just like to focus on the themes of the episode. And basically what we're seeing is that everybody is going against Jackie, right? And so let's kind of look at the beefs here and are they legitimate? So the first one is Brooke and Jackie. Now, that one is legitimate. You know, I understand Brooke being a little bit pissed because she felt like Jackie didn't support her when her daughter passed. However, at some point, you have to get over it, right? It's like, y'all just ain't besties, and that's it. But I think it went a little further when Jackie made the comments that she felt like Brooke was milking her daughter's death for a storyline, and she said that she felt that Brooke shouldn't even be back on the show. She should be taking this time to mourn and, you know, heal from her loss. And I understand Jackie making those comments. However, life does go on. And so what did she expect Brooke to do? To just not ever work again, you know? And in terms of her saying that Brooke was using her daughter's death as a storyline, I doubt that. I mean, we're already into a new season, and I believe it was last season when they first talked about the death. So this is forever going to be a part of her life, you know, and it's going to be at the forefront of her life for years to come. You don't just get over losing a child. You know what I mean? It's like, it just doesn't happen that way. For anybody who's ever lost a loved one, it's devastating. I've not lost a child, but my mom's sister's daughter was unalived. And when I tell you, it totally has changed our family dynamic forever. Brooke's daughter has only been gone for maybe a year or two, and I apologize that I don't have the exact time, but this is something that is going to always be fresh on her mind for a very long time. So I think Jackie needs to give her some grace there. Now, I know some people are saying, you know, Brooke is too emotional. Brooke has always been a spitfire and you know, fly off the handle, you know, for prior seasons, but I do give her grace right now because it's very emotional, and when things happen or come up, it's just like pulling the scab off for her again. You don't know how people grieve, you know? So I do understand that that's a legitimate beef between Jackie and Brooke. However, I really wish that they could, you know, bury the hatchet and just move on and maybe say, we're never going to be close friends. But at this point, it is what it is. Now, the second person that is really getting under my skin about all of this is Evelyn and Jackie. Evelyn, you know, coming up with this old BS about Jackie being a prostitute back in the day. I mean, that's like, girl, you don't have a storyline, because who really cares? When she came up with that information, I thought that was so ludicrous because Evelyn's daughter is about to have a baby, allegedly by The Game. And The Game only came out last week admitting that he had a kid. We saw him on the Auntie podcast. He never even mentioned the fact that he was going to be a father. But I think people pressed it so hard that he finally had to come out and say something. I mean, given his history, like, Evelyn, do you really have time to worry about Jackie, what she did 30 years ago? And the fact that Jackie is married, her husband is in the NBA. He might be retired. But hell, none of y'all have husbands. You know what I mean? So who cares what she did that long ago? And in terms of you being mad about, well, I'm talking to Evelyn when I say you, okay? In terms of Evelyn being upset about what Jackie said about Shanice being a builder whore, I'm like, it's displaced anger because it is Jennifer who started that. Y'all remember, I can't remember how many episodes ago, but it was or seasons ago. It was probably at least 7, maybe about 7, when Evelyn and Jennifer had fallen out when they weren't friends. And it was Jennifer who put all that ish out there about Shanice and the fact that Evelyn wasn't a good mom and Shanice raised herself and Shanice was out there screwing around at a very young age. I mean, it was Jennifer who gave Jackie the ammo to even be able to say that. And I get that she's pissed that Jackie, you know, put that information out there. But Evelyn had also gone behind Jackie's back and was talking to her daughters, because remember, Jackie has 2 daughters, and one daughter they say that she's estranged with and doesn't have a good relationship with. And so Evelyn was bringing that to the show. So of course Jackie's going to hit back and say something about, you know, your daughter. I don't see how she's still so mad at Jackie about the whole Build-A-Bear comment or anything that she said about Shanice when it was all started by Jennifer. Now, if Jennifer is wise, she will know that Evelyn ain't never really gonna like you, because if you see the anger that she has towards Jackie, really, she's feeling that way about you, but for whatever reason, she's tabled that anger. But let's be clear here. It was Jennifer that started all of that. So I just don't understand how she's giving so much heat to Jackie. Like, they should really be able to bury it and just squash it. That's how I feel. So when Jennifer told the ladies, I believe it was Brandi and Evelyn, that Christian, her fiance, owed $250,000 restitution, Evelyn was like, oh, should I get into my investigative bag and, kind of look into it? And I'm like, girl, you are so nosy and so messy. No, you shouldn't be looking into that. You should be looking into the game. You should be looking into what kind of father he's going to be to your granddaughter or grandson when the baby is born, because this man has a terrible history. And from what I'm hearing, I mean, he's a millionaire, allegedly on paper, but he done had to put houses in WAC 100's name because of the lawsuits and all of this other stuff. And what baby is this, 4 or 5? And the fact that your daughter allegedly is having a baby by one of your girlfriends, and all of y'all are old enough to be damn near her grandparents. I mean, come on. You don't have room to be investigating nobody, Evelyn. You need to be investigating stuff that's going to help your daughter, because this ain't it. And another thing, so when Jen is talking about his restitution, what I noticed is that they kind of said, well, are you going to help him? Why the hell would she have to help a man that's managing the portfolios of millionaires when he has his own company, when he doesn't have a job? Remember, because he don't work, right? So why would they even suggest something like that? Oh, you know why? Because the truth of the matter is that they probably have already investigated this man and know he ain't got half of what he's claiming to have, in my opinion. Because I was like, well, what? And you guys know they are going to laugh behind her back if she gives this man money, because we already know how it's going to end up. Now, Brandi, I mean, I don't know what to say about Brandi. I like Brandi, but the whole situation with her husband, she kind of talks about her husband and why she would never leave him, because when she had cancer, he was there with her. And she keeps saying he shaved his head. So, didn't his hair grow back? I mean, that's a nice gesture, but hell, so what? He didn't give you a lung or something, and he stood by you. But you're talking about he acting as if he stood by you through this trauma in your life, and I understand it was hard. But he cheated with 300 women. That's unforgivable. That's like putting your life in jeopardy. That's playing with your emotional well-being. So what he did for you, in my opinion, doesn't offset the 300 plus women he cheated with. That has emotionally broke you down. You talk about how it hurt you so bad. I mean, so something is not right there, because I don't give a damn. I don't care. So he stood by you with that, and y'all lived through it, and you've gotten better, thank God. And so you can move on with your life. Don't be stuck with this man just because he stuck with you through cancer or something like that. I mean, hey, everybody has their own glue or what they feel, their ride or die. It's kind of giving me the Krishan Rock and Blueface, like you guys act like these men are your saviors, right? No, God is the person who sustains you. These people are in your life for a moment, a reason, or whatever, but you can move on. There's no damn way in the world I would be with no man that my husband, who has been under the covers with 300 plus women? That's crazy. But anyway, hey, couldn't be me. Sorry. That's why I ain't married now, okay? Anyway, y'all, jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts. I get that Jackie is the villain for this season, but I really think the beef with her and Brooke could be resolved. And I think Evelyn is just jumping on the bandwagon, with just keeping up a bunch of mess because she's mad at Jackie. But even her beef with Jackie is ridiculous. But y'all jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts of, like, half this stuff could be resolved. But the one person that I'm kind of side-eyeing is Jennifer. The way those women treated you 5 years ago is no way in the world I would be sitting up there going against Jackie or any of them. You should kind of be neutral, in my opinion. You could have a little shade, but please don't get sucked up into the toxicity. Evelyn was going to one of them was going to throw a table at you. I would never forget that. And I understand you need a check or you want to work or all of that, but there's no way in the world I would ever forgive the way those women teamed up against you. We were all heartbroken for that girl. They had her out of the country. I think her mom had passed possibly, and they treated her like dog-ish. I don't give a damn what's going on. I would never forgive none of them women if they treated me like that. So you walk easy, Jennifer, with them, because it's just a matter of a time before the tables turn back against you. I would never trust Evelyn again. She treated you like dirt. And that was supposed to have been your best friend. And I know that she was mad because allegedly you were the one who started them rumors about Shanice. But still, you tread lightly when you're going against somebody else in that group and bullying another woman when it was done to you. You should know better. You should know better. All right, you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.